Good morning, boys. How are you all? I hope everybody's fine. Please take care of yourselves. Okay? Now let's go on to today's lesson. Today's lesson will be on adjectives. Okay? You have done adjectives before. So today we'll deal with the degrees of comparison. This also you have done before. However, this is going to be sort of a revision so that you don't have difficulties later on. Why I am doing this is I want you to be able to make out what degree a sentence is in. Is that clear? So shall we start? Now, we all know that in the degrees of comparison of adjectives, there are three degrees. Okay? The first degree is called the positive. The second degree is called the comparative. The third degree is called the superlative, which is the highest degree. Okay? Let's take some simple examples. Tall. Tall. That is the positive degree. What is the comparative of tall? Taller. The superlative, tallest. Next, positive, short, comparative, shorter, and superlative, shortest. Likewise, fat, fatter, fattest. Beautiful, more beautiful. Be careful now, it's not beautifuler, okay? Not beautifuler or beautifulest. It's more beautiful, most beautiful. Are we clear? Similarly, useful, more useful, most useful. All right? So these are the degrees of comparison. Now let's put them in sentences so that we are able to make out what degree a sentence is in. For example, number one, he is a tall boy. Which is the adjective here? Tall. Tall is describing the boy. It's just an ordinary adjective. It is just describing one person. We are not comparing with any other thing. Therefore, when you just use it as an ordinary adjective, in a simple adjective, to describe someone, then this sentence is said to be, he is a tall boy, is said to be in the positive degree. Same way, she is a short girl. Again, describing one person, again it is positive. He is a fat boy, it's just describing one boy, used an ordinary adjective is used, therefore it is in the positive. Likewise, beautiful, she is very beautiful, or she is a very beautiful girl, just describing the girl, no comparison out there, therefore that is the positive degree. Now let's look at the second sentence. Kesang is taller than Ravi. Which is the adjective here? Taller. See, how many people are out here? One is Kesang, the other is Ravi. So you can see here there are two people. Two people are being compared here. Kesang is taller than Ravi. So whenever you compare two people, two things, two groups, two mountains, okay, anything in twos, comparing anything in twos, then we say the sentence is in the comparative degree. Is that clear? Like if you take for short, I am shorter than him. Who are being compared? I and him. Two people. Again, that is the comparative degree. She is more beautiful than her. Let's say than her sister. See, she is more beautiful than her sister. See, again, she and her sister is being compared. Two people. Because there's a comparison out there, it's called the comparative degree. Now, one thing about comparative degree, how to make out in a sentence that this is the comparative degree. Okay? The comparative degree is always followed by the word than. The adjective is always followed by the word than. Remember, in the comparative degree, in the sentence, the adjective is always followed by the word than. T-H-A-N, than. Not T-H-E-N, then. Then. Okay, not then. It is than. Are we clear? To make out whether a sentence is in the comparative degree, to make out if the sentence is in a comparative degree, then the adjective is always followed by the word than. This is comparing taller than, shorter than, fatter than, more beautiful than, most beautiful than. Are we clear? Okay. Now let's look at the third sentence. Pratik is the tallest boy in our class. Which is the adjective here? Again, tallest. Tallest. Now, how many people are being compared here? If you look at it, you'll see Pratik is being compared to the whole class. Pratik is being compared to the whole class. Can you see that? Therefore, out here, the comparison is more than two. It's more than two. So whenever you're comparing more than two, okay, then the sentence is in the superlative degree. Superlative degree. That is the highest degree of comparison. Again, Pratik is the tallest boy in our class. Pratik is being compared to all the boys in the class, more than two. Therefore, we say the sentence is in the superlative degree. Okay? So, now remember that, again, how to make out the superlative degree. If you notice, before the adjective, the article the is used. The article the is used. So whenever the article the is used before the adjective, then that sentence is in the superlative degree. For example, see, Pratik is the tallest. Okay? Or Pratik is the shortest. Pratik is the fattest. She is the most beautiful girl. This is the most useful exercise. See, so Whenever there is the before the adjective in a sentence, then that sentence is in the superlative degree. So are we clear? In the comparative, the adjective is followed by than. In the superlative, before the adjective, the is used. Are we clear? So this is how we can make out what degree a sentence is in. He is a tall boy. Just simple adjective is used here, describing only one person. So it's called the positive degree. Over here, Kesang is taller than Ravi. Kesang is being compared to Ravi. There are two people involved here. Therefore, it's called the comparative degree. Pratik is the tallest boy in class. Pratik is being compared to the whole class. More than two people. He is being compared to more than two people. Therefore, we say the sentence is in the superlative degree. Is that clear? So please remember this. How to make out what degree a sentence is in. Because in the next class, we will be dealing with more sentences, how to transform from one degree to another. So you have to know this. Are we clear? You have to know this. As a practice, I'm going to give you a short exercise. Please try it. If you do have any problem, let me know. You can call me or we can discuss in our WhatsApp group. Okay, the assignment is here. Your assignment is underline the adjective in the following sentences and then name the degree. For example, if your sentence is, he is a good boy. Okay, it says first underline. So we underline the adjective and then name the degree. At the side, we name the degree, positive degree. Okay, so there are only 10 sentences here. Please try it and understand it. Again, I repeat, if you have any problem, do not hesitate to ask. Okay, that's all for today. Take care. Bye-bye. Till the next lesson.